Well done, Commander. The first of your dastardly siblings has fallen to your might. This victory will send terror leaping down the spines of your remaining opponents. Once more, we set an important step in the direction of victory. Bravo!
The scenes I have witnessed in dwarven cities are appalling, Commander. The exact opposite of what Catherine and I were trying to achieve. I cannot believe you were informed about the murderous practices that are rumored to go on amongst the dwarves and subsequently chose to ignore them. Such a thing is tantamount to complicity. Complicity to murder.
Catherine has created a storm among us dwarves, Commander, and I hope she'll be punished for it. The long goodbye indeed. Balderdash! Old wives' tales. But they got some of our wives and daughters in an uproar, all right. Riled up so that soldiers had to round them up. I'll try to ensure they're treated well, but you never know with army men. They like sword play of different kinds.
It has come to my attention, Commander, that the government is spending an awful lot of money funding scholarships for each and every child that shows the mildest sparkle of intelligence. But isn't it the parents' responsibility to pay for their education? It is they who should invest in their offspring's future, not the royal treasury.
Why would the state pump money into education indeed? As if children have so much to learn. They need to study the 7 scriptures and there's an end to it. The rest is heretical rot.
A proper education is a right, not a luxury. Prospera shows a shocking disregard for those of small means. We need to give all children equal chances, not deprive them of knowledge because their parents lack the necessary coin.
Normally, I agree with any measure that saves us gold, but this time I don't. Not every dwarf is born rich, but I'll be damned if he doesn't get the chance to die rich, and education is the key. Maths, economy, finance, they need to learn.
Withhold money from education? Madness! A stupid imp can blow himself up well enough, but it takes a scientist to blow up all the others.
So you'll keep spending cash on a bunch of students who'll drink the night away and waste the taxpayers' contributions? You might as well sponsor dwarven carnivals and flatly admit you don't know what to do with your riches.
So you're saying there is more to mortal understanding than the words of the 7? Yet another example of how lacking the views are of those not yet undead. I do pity you, Commander.
Well done, Commander. Believe it or not, but I too stemmed from humble beginnings. And if it weren't for a generous scholarship, I wouldn't stand here today. You wouldn't want that now, would you?
good, and there's an end to prosperous twaddle. Of course I can pay for the best education in the world, even if I had 50 toddlers round the hearth. But if the state will pay for them, why in the hell would I say no to that?
There, that's settled. I've 15 scamps running around at home, and they cost me enough as it is.
You fight with cunning, Commander, and you lead by example. Your example, of course, was I. Let's just say I've already been browsing for the most luxurious spots to retire to.
What a win you scored, Commander. Wish I were a dragon sometimes, to burn and battle like you. Let's just say I'd love to be a... Which one do you have in mind? Well...
I hope you're happy, Commander. I hope you're very happy to have spoon-fed the misshapen monster misogyny by publicly refusing to overthrow the long goodbye. Things have gone from bad to worse. Brave dwarven women stood up in protest only to be apprehended. Some haven't been seen since. You are all part of it, you male monarchs. Part of the monster misogyny, small of mind and small of member, insecure and contemptible. Damned be your kind and damned be your offspring raised for repetition.
Our victory was so complete, I can taste it. You did well by us, Commander.
You know the answer to that question as well as I do, Commander. Prepare for your ascension, for it is imminent.
built in a jiffy. Construction underway, Commander. Construction in progress. Construction underway, Commander. Construction in progress. It will be built in a jiffy. Construction in progress. I see you've selected a building. When you select a building, that rolling thunder you hear in the distance, those are enemy armies. War factory completed. Construction underway. Air factory completed. That's impossible, Commander. That's impossible, Commander. That's impossible, Commander. Use some support, Commander. Construction underway, Commander. Last judgment is upon you.
Hunter's off the leash. Show me my prey.
Your unit will soon be ready. Your unit will roll out momentarily, Commander. Your unit will roll out momentarily, Commander. out momentarily, Commander. Your unit will roll out momentarily, Commander. Death rides. To the netherworld I return. What is it now? My death is short-lived. It'll be built in a jiffy. Your unit will soon be ready. Your unit will soon be ready. Your unit will roll out momentarily, Commander. Reborn to kill. Will I return? Point me at something that can go boom!
I've got big guns and I cannot lie.
To the netherworld I return. Yes. My death is short-lived. Your unit will soon be ready. I'm afraid we're out of support, Commander. Construction underway, Commander. Not enough support, Commander. Not enough support, Commander. To the netherworld I return. My death is short-lived. Burn from eternal sleep. Mortar turret completed. To the netherworld I return. We're out of recruits, Commander. Not enough recruits to morph, Commander. Not enough recruits to morph, Commander. Not enough recruits to turn into a dragon, Commander. Shipyard completed. My manufactured, Commander. We're out of recruits, Commander. Back from eternal sleep. Your unit will roll out momentarily, Commander. Finest iron of the land. I'm losing altitude.
Afloat and ready.
Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Unit is being manufactured, Commander. We're out of recruits, Commander. We need more recruits, Commander.
I could hit them with my eyes closed.
That's impossible, Commander. That's impossible, Commander. That's impossible, Commander.
Spreading the love. As far as the eye can see. Let's see what's hiding there. Let's see what's hiding there.
Death hungers. Dead set to it. The Great Reaper comes for you. Your unit will roll out momentarily, Commander. Unit is being manufactured, Commander. We need more recruits, Commander. We're out of recruits, Commander. Your unit will roll out momentarily, Commander.
Walking beer keg reporting for duty.
My death is short. Last judgment is upon you. Never trust Commander. We need more recruits, Commander. Mortar turret completed. Wall factory completed. It will be built in a jiffy. Construction in progress. We're out of recruits, Commander. We need more recruits, Commander.
Who needs spying?
Blistering particles will make it water!
Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Shipyard completed. Your unit will roll out momentarily, Commander. Your unit will soon be ready. We're out of recruits, Commander.
Oh, my sky and clouds! May the Seven forgive me if I ever spoke ill of imps, for they are truly expert engineers, whose peerless blend of wonder and whimsy begets the gains of genius. Served with souls, their apparatus have become sentient and, once science permits, shall stride, function, and speak with a subtle grace quite equal to that of the living. Trinculo assures me a skeleton of precious metals can be constructed, wherein my soul may be housed. Oh, joyous hour! Finally, I shall leave this decrepit carcass behind. But not, as the scriptures read, to pass the Silver River into the realm of death. No. I shall bathe in its waters and be reinvigorated, born anew.
Sometimes I think those ruddy imps will stop at nothing. But if their designs are this revolutionary, why should they? If they can make machines think for themselves, imagine the mining possibilities. No mere miners to pay or bury. Excavation going on round the clock. The profit. Oh, the profit.
Curse Trinculo and every single simpleton of his ludicrous species. The madmen are arranging a marriage most grotesque and shamefully aberrant. A perverted bond between the essence of nature and the cold indifference of cogs, wheels, and gears. It is a desecration of the cosmos, a violation of everything we elves hold dear.
Thundering torpedoes. What miracles we imps invent with staggering regularity. I surprise myself sometimes, Commander. I really do. Soul-powered constructs? Think on it. Intelligent cannons? Living gunships? I could become one. Brilliant!
Another battle lost and won. Or in your case, the Dragon Knight came, saw, and conquered. You are indeed worthy of respect. And yes, I do speak in earnest.
How can I be of assistance? To be my...
Each night, it is written in the stars that the dragon will triumph come the dawn. Well done. Gladly shall I do so. Behold how powerful the dragon had become. Many of his rivals had fallen, and victory seemed inevitable. But then Corvus the demon, cruel and cunning as he was, decided to intervene, for he did not want the war to end. He infested all the Empire's enemies, using terrible blood magic. Though he remained bound to the Raven, he was now present in all of the dragon's foes. Enthralled, they became stronger and more vicious than ever. The final battle between dragon and demon had begun. Commander, a word, quickly. Devilry has befallen us that may yet spell our doom, just when the end was in sight. It is Corvus. He has escaped from my bonds. Too tranquil was I in the delusion that I had him shackled for good, but no! He has flown, or rather multiplied, in infinite demonic shards that hold a firm grip over every single one of our enemies, and empowers them with hellish might. Each foe we now face will be much more powerful than he was before, and it will take our forces their utmost to vanquish them. You I forewarn, Commander, but let the rest not know of this demon influence, or else all faith in victory would plummet like a stricken bird. You, and you alone, can now accomplish what we set out to do. One dragon will have to face an endless number of demon-driven fiends, and desolate them all. I know you can, my friend. Show them why you, none other, are the Dragon Commander.
Horror of horrors, Commander. Claudella, our foremost artist, turns out to be a sinner of sapphic sentiments. Such transgression cannot be condoned. The gods will not stand for it. All her works shall be pulled down onto the ground and smashed into the dust. Seven forgive us for having admired her so.
Once more, the undead are in an uproar over nothing, Commander. Now they are systematically tearing down the statues of their own foremost artist because she made the posthumous confession of being gay. What on earth moved her to do so, we'll never know, but the results are tragic. Please tell Yorick to calm his kin. A civilized society should not stand for such barbarism, whether the gods approve or not.
What a splendid victory that was. Your strategic insight almost rivals my own. Your enthusiasm is admirable, Commander, but I fear it is rather misplaced. Actually, grossly misplaced is the proper term.
Remember I mentioned the artist Della Gecko a while ago, Commander? Brilliant. Gay. Well, I have another example. The undead sculptress Claudella, who sadly perished a short while ago because of some strange disease that sometimes plagues her kindred. She was an artist of profound mastery, revered by every single one of the undead, but now that in her last will and testament she revealed to have had a long-standing physical relationship with a woman they always assumed to be her sister, the vermin are systematically destroying all her works. Beautiful bronzes, marvelous marbles, all are falling under the hypocrites' hammers. But you can do something about this, Commander. You can stop this madness. And if you won't, give me the order and I'll bash the skull of each vandal I meet. have said it better myself. Cheers, Commander. You're officially a patron of the arts now. I shall raise a toast to you tonight. And in the meantime, try not to succumb to the temptation of yanking away Yorick's lower jaw and throwing it overboard.
Triumph begets triumph, it seems. There's just no stopping you, is there? You know very well how it's going. We're outnumbered, outgunned, and outmaneuvered. Just the way I like, if you wish. She could...
You triumphed yet again! Got to load the cannons before you fire them, Commander. Just like we've some conquering to do before we can assess the situation. So hey, don't let me stop you.
Dear me, the Raven has stopped singing. Is she gone? What happened? She appeared to me as a demon of sorts, then vanished. Dear, oh dear, have we been betrayed? Let's ready the tools, my lord.